welcome back on my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Tonight is Halloween and I thought I'm gonna tell you a little creepy story I experienced several years ago together with my brother and a friend of ours. And to make it more exciting, I'm gonna tell you the story at the very place where it happened, namely an old medieval castle that is situated quite remotely in the vast Spessart forest. Yeah, just follow me. Now I made half of the way up to the castle, but I got a bit of a shock because my other torch ran out of oil. Fortunately, I made another one here, so I can continue. Yeah, let's go. Oh, guys, I finally arrived. This is Steckelberg Castle. When I was a teenager, I used to come to this place quite often at weekends in the night with my brother and a mutual friend to make a fire, have something to drink and to eat. Yeah, we loved the scenery here and it was always very exciting being here. I think you can imagine that. Yeah, one day, it was a full moon night. We went home at 3 o'clock in the morning it was, and half the way down in the valley we approached a clearing next to the Kinzig sources. Yeah, and suddenly we saw a green or white greenish light in the distance. It was hovering through the woods, disappeared behind trees, appeared again, yeah, and moved slowly until it disappeared completely. Yeah, we didn't have a clue what it could have been because we were in the middle of the woods, you know, no streets or whatever in the close proximity. So yeah, we went home quite excited, and of course the next morning we told our parents about that. And yeah, after that it was quite soon forgotten. 3 weeks later, yeah, our parents told us something that really gave us the creeps. A friend of my parents came to visit them, and he lives yeah, in a village in the valley here in this area. And my parents, of course, told him what we experienced, and he yeah, he turned pale. And later he showed them a book a book about the local history of the Spessart. And there was a very old saga that the people who are living around here in the villages tell each other until today. And yeah, I'm gonna read this saga to you now because you will see what I mean. And yeah, it's just exciting. The Goblins in the Steckelberg. Once upon a time, a brave young knight lived in Steckelberg Castle. He was sole heir of countless barrels of wine, with the power to bring back youth to everybody who drank it. The sapling spoke. Of what avail is the wine to me now? I can drink it when I'm old to bring back my youth. He also owned a lot of money, but he said to himself, I don't need the money now. I can use it when I have found a woman. 3 beautiful young ladies also lived in the castle, and all 3 of them were in love with the young knight. They said, if the sapling choose one of us, the other 2 shall remain in the castle to serve him. But the knight thought to himself, I have plenty of time left to marry. I'm not in a hurry. So he foolhardily left the castle to travel the world and was soon haunted and killed by villains. Now the 3 goblins met, and they said, we will take the wine and money of the young knight, and nobody shall ever possess it again. And the chests and barrels of wine rolled down and disappeared in the depths of the Steckelberg, where they lay to the present day, guarded by a black hound with red eyes. The 3 young ladies died of grief in the prime of their lives, and truthful lovers can see them strolling around the surface of the river Kinzig in bright moonlit nights, weaving their wedding garments whilst singing quietly. Whoa. Guys, I still get goosebumps when I read this. Did we see one of the young ladies? Yeah, it was the exact location as in the saga, you know, so we will never know. Yeah, and as I said before, when I told you the story, it is so remote here, so no street or houses or whatsoever in close proximity. We don't know until today what we saw. But in memoriam to the 3 young ladies, I'm gonna light this candle when I leave the castle now. Yeah guys, what a romantic place. I love to be here, but now I have to go back to my car through the woods. I have a quite long way ahead of me, but I'm not scared. I have my torch here. Yeah, I hope you liked my little creepy Halloween story, and I hope I didn't scare you too much, but we all know there's no such thing as ghosts. So I wish you a happy Halloween, and I hope to seeing you on one of my next hunts. So, bye bye, au revoir und auf Wiedersehen.